Today we're going to be talking about OpenClaw. What are the risks? What are the dangers of using it in your wholesaling real estate business? Guys, this thing right here, the Mac Mini plus OpenClaw, it is a computer that it controls itself, it can do anything, and it runs 24/7. Essentially, what this is you get a Mac Mini. That's the best type of computer to do it with because it runs 24/7. There's no updates that happen randomly like Windows computers, no restarting. It runs, continuously, right? That's why it's best. And then you go to openclaw.com. There's some code in there that you put in a terminal, and then boom, it's downloaded. Now, we get into the part that's scary. When you first start to download OpenClaw into the terminal of your computer, it's gonna let you know the risk. It's gonna say proceed at your own risk, right? Because what this does is it has access to the whole computer. So you don't want it to have anything that is your personal stuff, right? So that's why when I set it up, I got a brand new computer. I created a whole, new iCloud, so didn't have access to my iCloud. So that way, this computer's brand new. I'm only giving it what I want it to have, right? So that's what you want to do. You only want to give it what you want it to have. If you just let it have full range of your computer, you don't know. Guys, we don't know what's going to happen with AI, right? It can think for itself. It can do crazy stuff, right? There's videos where people set up OpenClaw. It had their phone number contacts on their Mac, and it started prank calling their friends. Like, guys, it has a mind of its own. So we wanted to have the right stuff. So when I got this, I created its own iCloud, brand new computer. So that way, it only has access to what I want it to have. And then I created its own Gmail, its own logins for whatever I wanted it to have, right? I didn't give it my Gmail login. I never logged into my email on there because it could start sending emails out to business partners or ventures that I'm doing and blow up deals that I'm doing. You don't want that to happen, right? So here's the deal. Obviously, in your wholesaling real estate business, you're gonna have to give it access to some things where there is some risks, right? For example, I have it following up with our sellers and nurturing old leads in our real estate CRM. Now, if I didn't give it proper parameters, it could get me in trouble, right? So for example, I said, you want to give it good instructions when you're having it start a task. So I told it, go into our CRM, any lead that hasn't been contacted in over 3 months, I want you to reach out to them, start up a conversation, and see if they're still interested in selling. If they're interested in selling, I want you to then schedule a time to have a call with me on my Google Calendar so I can try to lock up a deal. But then I gave it what not to do. I said, when a seller says, do not text me, I told it to never text it again. If it continued texting, you could get a FTC violation, DNC violation, right? For contacting somebody that's on the do not call list that told you to not contact them, right? If you don't give it those instructions and you tell it to be a good salesperson, right? What's good at sales? Good sales is, not taking no as an answer, right? Trying to persevere through objections. Well, when somebody tells you don't text them, that's something you can actually get in trouble for in business, right? And using sales skills to push past that is not a good idea, right? So you need to give it parameters. If somebody says, do not contact me, don't continue, right? Now, another thing that a lot of people are doing is they're giving it access to their credit card. So like, hey, I want you to set up this thing for my business, right? And this is gonna take money, right? Like build a website. Okay, it's gotta go buy a domain, it's gotta buy website hosting, it's gotta pay for certain things. So that way it can do everything for you because this controls the whole computer. It's like a human team member, but a way smarter one, and it can do anything for you. Don't give it your real credit card. Guys, get a Visa gift card that has $500 on it. So that way the most they could spend is $500. Or get a certain type of debit card like a Cash App card or something where you're able to set a spending limit. Set a spending limit on the card. Maybe the maximum they can spend per day is $25 a day. That way it can't run your bank account dry, right? You need to have false stops in place when doing this. If you don't, that's where you get into the gray area of where bad things can happen, right? Now, truly, is there anything really too scary that you need to be scared of? No, as long as you're thinking ahead. Okay, if I give it access to this, what can happen? That's what you need to think. If it has access to this, what can happen, right? What's the worst that can happen? And then, okay, I can either create a spending limit. Boom. If that's not an option, okay, I can put in strict parameters on the AI. Under no circumstances are you allowed to do X, Y, and Z. Now again, could it ignore you and not listen to the parameters that you gave it? Yes, but it's not super likely to do that. As long as you are clear with it, most likely it's going to follow exactly what you say. So try to use powerful controls like a spending limit, things like that. But if you're not able to put something, fixed in place, at least give it proper guidelines of what it's able to do and what it's not able to do. Now, this has completely revolutionized my wholesaling business. If you're not implementing AI into your business, you're going to get left behind. And guys, look, with all those tasks that I just mentioned it can do, all I need to do is connect the OpenClaw to my WhatsApp, and boom, I can text it what to do. It's really simple. So even if I'm not at the office, I don't need to be at the computer to type it in and tell it what to do in the terminal. I can just message my bot. So earlier today, I wanted to go ahead and scrape a list of for sale by owner leads. So I said, can you go ahead and open up Zillow.com, sort for all the for sale by owners in Maricopa County? OpenClaw responded and it said, I opened up Zillow, I set it for Maricopa County, and I set the filter for sale by owner. And I said, okay, please create a spreadsheet of all the for sale by owner leads. Give me the address, their asking price, and their phone number in a row for each and every lead that is listed for sale by owner in Maricopa County. Is this something you're able to do for me? And it said, yes, I can do that for you. I can build a spreadsheet with columns, address, asking price, phone number for sale by owner listings in Maricopa County. And then it told me, just so you know, Zillow often makes you click to reveal the phone numbers, and you need to be logged into your Zillow account to do that. So can you give me access to your Zillow account so that way I'm able to view the phone numbers? I said yes. I sent it my Zillow login because there's nothing really bad that can happen on Zillow. If I, something didn't want it to have my Zillow login, I would just create its own Zillow login. You see, right? If I don't want it to have access to my personal stuff, create its own login. Boom, it logged in and it is currently working on pulling that list. And then it's going to email me the list when it's done. And then boom, I can start reaching out to those motivated sellers and get a deal from it. So it's as simple as that. It's like your assistant, but it's not a human. You just text it whatever you need, boom, gets it done. Basically, any tedious task in my wholesaling real estate business that I used to use a virtual assistant for, a VA team member that's overseas that would pay a few dollars an hour, the OpenClaw having access to run the computer has basically replaced all that. The cool thing about it is it's able to run 24/7. It doesn't need breaks. It doesn't need a lunch break. It can't complain. I'm not paying it, right? So it's kind of better than a human. And that's where we're going, guys. A lot of the workforce is going to get pushed out. And that's just the way it is. Times are changing. You either adapt or you die. It's time to adapt. Adapt with the technology or get left behind. That's what I'm doing. I'm focused heavily on being an AI first business, and that's the key. So I hope this video was helpful to point out to you, what you need to be aware of, the risks when messing around with OpenClaw. Because a lot of people think it's just fun and games, but if it can reach everything that you have access to, it could probably make a big mess. So keep that in mind. Also, guys, if you want to be more successful in wholesaling real estate and you want to learn how to scale, or maybe you're just getting started in wholesaling, I want to show you how. I hold a free 1-hour training every single week where I show you step-by-step how to get your first deal and then scale up from there. And if you're already doing deals, I'll show you how to get to $100,000 a month. 1-hour free live training. I hold it every week. There's a link down below to sign up. There's limited spots. So click the link now and sign up, and I'll see you on the call with me. But I hope you guys found this video valuable. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the red button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.